Good morning, everyone. So, I've been praying here about what my next video should be about, and it's been a really busy week with the holidays, and I've had a lot of homework. I think my teachers forgot that it was a holiday weekend, and so I've been really busy, and I started praying last night, Lord, what should I do this video about today? And last night I started feeling like I just couldn't feel his presence. And this morning I woke up and I started praying about it again, and again felt like I couldn't feel his presence. And I was like, Lord, what is going on here? Because have I been neglecting you? Have I not been in enough prayer? Have I not been reading the word enough? Really what's going on here? Why am I not feeling your presence? And he brought to my mind that the word of God says that he will never leave us nor forsake us. And I thought to myself, you're right. The word says that. You'll never leave us or forsake us. So that means you're still here. And then he brought to my mind one of the things I say all the time. I tell people this all the time. Choose to live by what you know the word of God to say and not by your emotions or how you're feeling. And I said, okay, God, so if you said you will never leave us or forsake us, then I'm going to choose to believe your word today. I am not going to go by my emotions that tell me you're not here or that I can't feel you. Then I remembered something that my professor actually said, that God is omnipresent. That doesn't mean that he's in a bunch of places at one time, like, he's in a bunch of places. He's everywhere at all times. He is everywhere. And that is the immensity of God. And that was a deep revelation for me, that he is always here. He's always around me. And in my mind, I almost picture like a mist that he's everywhere at all times, just engulfing the world and his people, and people who love him and people who don't love him, people who know him and don't know him. He's there because that's the immensity of God. So my point today is that God will never leave us or forsake us. And it really, for a very long time, has just worn my last nerve to hear people say, I hear it all the time, well, if you can't feel God, if he's not there, he didn't move. Guess who did? You moved. Well, let me explain something. If he'll never leave us or forsake us, and if he is everywhere, then we didn't walk away from him either. He's still there. And so today I'm going to choose to live by what I know the word of God to say, and that is that he will never leave us nor forsake us. And I believe the word of God to say that he is a rewarder of those who diligently seek him, and I diligently seek him. So he's here. So it doesn't matter what my emotions say. He's here. And I choose to believe that. So I'm not by myself. I'm not alone. And that really encourages me, because sometimes our emotions will lead us astray. They'll make us think that, we've done something wrong. So, God magically just left us and whisked himself back up to heaven and we're here by ourselves. We'll think that, we made a mistake and therefore God is no longer with us. We lost his presence. We're all by ourselves and we're having to do this walk alone. And that's not true. So I want to encourage everybody today to know that God has not left you, that even if you've tried, you haven't left God. You might be ignoring him. I've been there, did it for years, did it on and off through my walk when I didn't want to hear what he had to say. But he hasn't left us, and he never left me, and he's here because he said he will never leave me or forsake me. And I choose to believe what the word of God says today. Just like when I feel like something is going to turn out really bad, or I just get this brooding sense that something's not right. My emotions tell me one thing. I frequently say that, Lord, I'm going to choose to believe and live in what I know your word to say. And your word says that I already have victory. I live in victory. Therefore, I don't have to pray to get the victory because I already have it. And there's a different place that you pray from when you know you already have the victory. So this is just another area of my life that I have learned to apply his word, and another reassurance to me that it doesn't matter how I feel when I wake up, how I feel when I go to bed, how I feel throughout the day, that I just feel alone. For some reason, sometimes we get that brooding sense. I just want to encourage you. He didn't leave you. You didn't leave him, even if you tried. He's still there, because that is the immensity of God. That is the immensity of God. I love it that my professor said that, because it is a revelation that I will never forget. So please just be encouraged today. Choose to live what you know the word of God to say, and not in your emotions, because our emotions, sometimes they are just flesh. They are not true, and they will lead us the wrong way. And so choose today to live by what you know the word of God says. Guys, everybody have a blessed day. My friend, the one that encouraged me to do these, said I need to start asking you guys, if you have any comments, leave them. Like my videos if you like them. If you have any questions on any of my videos, or if you'd like me to expound on something, please leave me a comment and let me know, because I'd be happy to do that, because I want everybody to be encouraged in the Lord. I just want you to be encouraged. I want you to know that there is hope. The gospel itself, when it's broken down into the original text, means the good news. The good news. So, and he came to bring us hope and joy. So let's start living that. Let's start living that. So please be encouraged. If you like the video, then please like it. If you have any comments or questions or want me to expound on anything, feel free to leave a comment, and I will try to address those and expound on certain areas if you'd like. But be blessed and have a great day.